Hey JB, I'm working on the Beast of a Motorhome, trying to get it ready for the No Name Nationals. The mice had a heyday on the wiring. Hey Nelson, yeah, I started to replace the batteries, all the house batteries and the chassis batteries. Got them hooked up, and then when I put power to the intake heater, it shorts over to the ignition and it will not turn over. Tell me about it. No matter what you do. I was also in the process of putting an instant hot water heater on, and I ended up every line that I touched, with the motorhome being 27 years old, the plastic lines were fragile, so I replaced all that with pests, and that wasn't easy because it runs under the floorboard and I had to take some of the floor up. But I've got the plumbing done. I've just got to put the bathroom back into it. My biggest fear is finding where the mice chewed into the wire. It's either that or the intake heater went bad in it. I'm not looking forward to tracking it down, but I'll get it. It may take some time, but I did get the 110 working back, so at least I got air conditioning to work, put the bathroom back in. What are you guys up to? Hey Jade, how are you? I'm good. Trying to keep cool. Hotter than heck outside. It's supposed to be 97 today with probably about 200% humidity, I'm going to guess. At least it feels like it. Right now I'm sitting in a motorhome with the air conditioning on, working on the interior. At least it's bearable. I turned on the rear air conditioning. I think the mud daubers made a nest on the fan because it didn't sound right. Kind of like it's got a rod knocking. Hey Lars, how are you? I ain't seen you around in a while. Mowing's overrated. Hi Mama M. I've got two mowers and I can't seem to keep them both running at the same time. They are old though. One's about 27 years old and now the other one's 15. Yeah, I just thought I'd pop on here while I'm waiting for silicone to dry. Patching up the floor panels where I cut it out for the water pipes. One more patch and I'll have that done. Probably one of the smartest things you ever did selling your Winnebago. I'm regretting buying this thing. It is, you think a boat is a money pit. Motorhome is much worse. Mama wanted a motorhome, so we got a motorhome. Yes, I can see that. Yes, it's my RV. You couldn't pay me enough to work on somebody else's. It's a 34-foot Fleetwood Discovery. It's a 1998 model. It's a rear pusher. It's got a 5.9 Cummins diesel with a Allison transmission. No, I am not. Currently, I can't get it started because, thanks to the lovely mice, they decided they were hungry and wanted to chew on some wiring. Hey, Impala J. So, I have to, wiring issues I have to figure out. And I have less than 60 days to get it because this was going to be my lodging, tow vehicle, and support vehicle for the No Name Nationals. And I'm too damn old to camp in a tent. It's going pretty good, Impala J. Yeah, I'm afraid Mohawk's probably not very close to me. Yep, when I hook up all the wires the way they come undone, with the key turned in the off position, it says wait to start, which is the glow plugs. In my case, it's the intake heater, and the wait to start and the check engine light. And then when I turn the key, it does nothing. Well, I'm going to try to fix it myself. Why do people get down here and act their ass? If I could figure out how to make everybody a moderator, I would do that. Yeah, it's been sitting a little over a year. Last year I started on a instant hot water heater, and kind of lost interest because the weather got cold. Didn't use it last year. This year I'm just trying to get it ready for the No Name Nationals, and I'd like to get it done beforehand so I can actually take it out and make sure it's going to work a weekend beforehand. Okay, I will try that. I think you were right. I added 4 people as moderators to help keep it stupid down in here. So you guys are teaching me all kinds of stuff. I'm pretty technology challenged. And the more I dig into stuff, that I think that I'm more challenged in everything that I do. Probably have forgotten more than I've learned. Yeah, there may be some wrench throwing before this is over with. I just got to remember not to throw them toward the windows. I don't have good luck with windshields. Yeah, I'm probably going to start with the fuses. But there's 2 large fuse boxes. That'll take some time, but I'll get her. And I've been underneath it a couple times. There's probably 3 to 4 wiring harnesses that are about 1 to 1.5 inches thick that run the length of the motorhome. I found out owning one of these, you have to be a mechanic, a plumber, and an electrician, all of which I am not. I plan on it. Oh, you asked Pal J. Okay, yeah. I'm planning on it. Really, I did not know that about the peanut oil. I heard the new wiring's made out of corn syrup, but what ain't made out of corn anymore? Yeah, the new wire that I ran for the hot water heater to run the thermostat on the inside in the bathroom, it's still on the roll, and they got after the roll and chewed it. And you know as well as I do, well, wire's not cheap. Hey, Jet Boy. Well, it's probably in the refrigerator. I haven't had a beer in probably 6 months. Today may be a good day for one. Yeah, I'm kind of anal retentive when it comes to doing something. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right, or I'm not going to do it at all. Unfortunately, a lot of the shops, they run them in and run them out, half-ass do the work, and they don't care. They just get you to come back, rework on it. Hey, April. Thank you guys for keeping some of this stuff out. Yep. They are money pits. Yeah, and the worst part about it, if I do have to end up taking this thing to get it worked on, it's going to take the big wrecker. The semi-wrecker to haul this stupid thing. And a lot of people, they find out it's a motorhome, they won't touch it. I had somebody I thought was a pretty good mechanic. He was doing all my service and work on it. We put new airbags all the way around on this thing. It's on a Freightliner chassis, so it's got air brakes and airbags. He was doing good. Then I let him work on my F-150, and they screwed it up and ended up costing me $10,000 to get basically the engine redone, the whole thing, 70-some thousand miles. I took it in to have a quick tune-up. That ended up being a new head. Then when we were 7 hours away, the timing chain and gears let go. Yes, sir. No shortage of idiots around here. What, Jet Boy? Never heard of that. Combobulator? Okay. I don't know what rocks these guys crawl out in. You're the negotiator. Okay, and what do you negotiate? Hey, Ozzy. Lars, you beat me to that one. I was reaching for it. Hey, Junior. Yeah, and then people wonder why we can't trust a mechanic. I mean, not all mechanics are bad. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of good mechanics out there that are fair and stuff. But it's like any profession. You've got a few that take advantage of people. Ozzy, yes, I have one wrench. That's all I've got. That's why it's called Lone Wrench. And I usually use that wrench to throw it at something. Yeah, JB. I'm pretty leery anymore. We've got one down the street, and he's supposed to be a good diesel mechanic, but it's a couple miles away. But I don't even think he's got enough room on the lot for this, as much crap as they got around the shop. Somebody told me most of that was his. He must get him in there and tear them down, then people sell them to him. I don't know. Well, there's a couple garages that I do trust, but I don't think they would want to work on this because, number one, it's hotter than hell outside, and most shops can't get this into their garage. It takes about a 40-foot deep garage to get it in and be able to walk around it. And with the motor being under the bed, it's not the easiest thing to work on. The so-called hood, you can't access anything but the radiator from it. Victor, I'm feeling that way about now too. Ozzy, I have never dropped the transmission, nor am I going to drop the transmission in this. Hey, Twisted. Oh, I don't know if I'll do the Rat's Nest live stream, but I will. It will be in a video. I may do a short on it. I may do a live stream. That's I gotta find it first. I'll just be tickled to death to find it. You guys will probably be the second to know. You can't get to the engine right at the moment. I've got a bunch of tools on it. I'm still yeah, that's what I'll name the live. The rat eviction. There may actually be some gunfire in that. Hey, Neil. Yes, I am twisted. And not much of a tour right now. It's tore up, but sure, I'll walk you through. Let me turn you around here. This is your nickel tour. That's doors in front. This is the front of the camper. The dash, I have part of it apart so I can try to get into the wiring. I've got the mattress in here, and the slides in, and mattress is in here. So, shower basin's pulled up. I had to rip all the bathroom out to put plumbing in. So all the cabinets in the bathroom are out. Some of the kitchen cabinets are apart. There's a couch and recliner. And this here unit here all slides out. Refrigerator's in behind there. Closets. This is what's left of the bathroom. As you can see, that's where the shower goes. And here's all the new plumbing that I put in. I don't know what I had in it before, but I put all new PEX plumbing in it. And I put a water shutoff on every valve, because we've been camping twice and the old plumbing had a break in the lines, so it was all or nothing. So I'm not going to have that happen again. That plumbing code. It's so dusty in here. The plumbing goes under the floor, comes out, goes under the bed, runs down to water heater shut off, runs down inside the bed, and then down in there, and underneath that is the water heater compartment. Right now I've got a bunch of silicone sealing the holes up. Every one of the water lines have a valve, a shut-off valve on them like that. Here's the wire. You can see how the mice chewed on the wiring. That's brand new wire, still on the roll. And that's a wiring going to the water heater and the thermostat. So I did put it in the wire loom, so hopefully they didn't get into that. But there's your nickel tour. Not a lot to see with all the construction. I thought while I had the air conditioning going, I would put the bathroom back together. I keep that closed because of keep the sun out and the meth heads from picking in. We've had the thing for probably about 4 or 5 years. A couple years ago, we actually went to North Carolina in it. Went to Mount Airy to Mayberry Days. Been there, done that. Probably won't again. It's kind of a tourist trap, but anyway, I said I've been there, so. All right, see you in Palo J. Thanks for stopping in. Yes, I do have trolls in here. No, I'm not in France. You may be, but I'm not. Yeah, or talk like they have some sense. Jet boy, you gonna push it? Because it won't start right now. Hey, Bigfoot. Well, in a year or so, I'm probably going to move to a warmer state for the winter. That's a wiring issue. I don't know exactly what's wrong with it just yet. The mice have been terrible the last few years. I put out poison for them. I end up having to use metal receptacle boxes to put the little green pellets in. The plastic ones, they were dragging the damn things off. I've started with some guys told me from Never Done Projects chat about I guess there's a channel on just about catching mice. So I bought a couple of these things that go on a bucket, and I guess they walk on it and they flop in, and you put water in about half the bucket. Then you end up with a couple floaters. They do work. Yeah, you're right. They're probably not any cooler states right now. Well, there's only a couple RV dealerships around, and one of them is Camping World, and I rate them right up there with Walmart. I won't darken their doors. Yeah, I may look into some of that MC cable. No, I don't have cats, but I have threatened to get some barn cats. Yes, I'm in the country. I've tried to teach my dogs to catch them. They're too damn lazy. All they want to do is sit on the couch and beg for treats. You're kind of stuck on that combobulator, aren't you? You got a picture of a combobulator? Hey, Bambi. That chat earlier was kind of getting way out there. That one dude's kind of radical. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google that. I've heard of it. We've tried the peppermint. We bought the packets from Amazon, the peppermint. Seems like they really enjoy that because they chew into the bags. Haven't tried the vinegar ammonia, so you mix them all three together and spray. I guess that's a possibility. Is my fridge running? No, it's shut off, but I wasn't going to try to catch it anyway. Good one, Bambi. Hey, potato. Or is it potato? Back in my younger days, when I lived in a mobile home, I've used BB gun. Never got too many though. Might have had something to do with a little bit of beer involved. Dice up onions. Huh. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to give me about a dozen of the cats because they're in the shop and everything I got, they're chewing on. Everywhere I go, every one of the vehicles I got, the equipment, they've all got mouse crap in them. Ozzy, well, we're not going to go there. Oh, I bet you do have a bunch of mice, Bambi. Nope, the only animals I've got currently are dogs. And my dogs, they're contained. They stay in a fenced-in yard. So I don't want to poison the mice, and then they get a hold of the mice, and then they end up getting poisoned. So. Not a mobile mechanic that works on motorhomes. Don't miss dinner time. Dinner time is one of the most important times of the day, except for breakfast and lunch. Oh, I bet you do, Twisted. Good God, you've got a recipe for mice there. I do. I used to live close to cornfields myself, and I no longer do now because where I'm at, they don't grow corn. Only thing they grow around here is lopsided cows because of the hillsides. No, I don't know how to say that, Dino. I should lift the RV 6 inches. Okay, why? The squirrels are hell around here. I did just a few minutes ago. You missed out on that one, James. Maybe next time when I have some of the crap put back together. Why would I want to turn my RV into a manual? That would be insane. It's amazing the small cracks them damn things can squeeze their butts through. That's true. Nobody wants a manual RV. Be a hell of a linkage system because it's got a transaxle in it. And it's Yep, Bambi, you are correct. I think there's a stupid runs rampant anymore. Too many children living in the basements that are 30-year-olds that still living off of mommy and daddy. My opinion. Hey, Martin. Yeah, I did plug a lot of the holes. Some of the holes I can't even get to where there's kind of a big hole where the slide comes in and out. And I think that's where the most of them are coming there. Coming right up the electrical panel and they're squeezing through crap that I have no idea where they're coming in, basically. Not with this beast, I'm not. Yes, this RV is about 26,000 pounds with air brakes, and it has air ride suspension. All right, Ozzy, you're pushing it. I guess you're trying to be funny. Hey, Mater. Hey, Lotus. Yeah, seems like once they take hold, they are hard to get rid of. I use a lot of that Tomcat, so a little brick that you put in these traps. No, I do not live full-time in the RV, nor do I want to. I know some people do, but I do not. Well, I was talking about working on my nightmare of an RV and mice problems. You're welcome, baby. I'll try to remember to show you when I get ready to close out. I do have a bucket trap. I think you might have been the one on Never Done Projects chat the other day. Told me to go some dude's site about the mice traps, and I went ahead and I bought some last week. I have 4 of them going. I only caught 1 mouse so far. I never heard of that. Fly killers. Mousetrap Mondays. Well, right now it's not a fun project, and no, I don't think it would be. I paid a fortune for this 5 years ago. According to the insurance company, it's worth a whopping $4,000. I did look it up what this thing cost new back in 1998. The thing retailed for between $125,000 and $130,000 in '98. So that is what I am using, the tomcat poison. And I'm guessing it's working. I won't tell you how old I was in '98. Yeah, okay. Insurance will spend a dime to save a nickel to keep from paying. Yeah, cats would be like ICE agents. That'd be okay. Yeah, I think I might have to break down to get cats. I have no desire to have a cat in the house, but see you, Mama M. You too. I'll let you know when and if I find the nightmare. I guess I could put it up on blocks like some of the other locals around here and rent it out as a bed and breakfast. It does have air. I do not have a cat in my house, nor do I want one. I have dogs also. A Doberman and a what? I guess I don't know what that one is. All of our dogs are rescues. They are Hinds. I have one that's a Min Pin Chihuahua mix. And he's a diabetic. And I have one that, let's just call him a rescue. I don't know what he is. He's got some beagle in him. No, I cannot get the RV within the fenced in of the dogs. All right, Ozzy. Check you later. We don't let any of our animals run wild. A lot of people do, and then the next thing you know, they've got a post on Marketplace, or not Marketplace, but on Facebook, saying my dog got loose. Well, it's probably because you opened the door and let him out to go to the bathroom, and they seen a rabbit or a squirrel and chased it, and now you don't know where your dog's at. I agree with you, Watcher. Yeah, having the dogs, they do keep us from doing a lot of things. I wouldn't trade them for anything, but with one of them being a diabetic, it's hard to board them because unfortunately you just can't trust people to do their job sometimes, and he has to have shots 2 times a day. And none of the vet services around here, they offer boarding that could do that. So till I find somebody that could do that, that's why we had the motorhome, to take the animals with us. We had a big 100-pound lab, and he was one of the main reasons. He's no longer with us. His hips got bad. He couldn't make it up and down the steps in the motorhome, so. But that's why I'm trying to fix this, to get it ready for the No Name Nationals. And if I don't get this fixed, then I guess I'll be staying in the A-Team van without air. I hope there's no water holes in the water lines. I just replaced them all. And I did pressurize the system to make sure there's no leaks. I'm just now putting the flooring back where I had to take up part of the floor to get access the lines. Well, where mine's at, all my wiring runs along one side of the frame. There's like 3 great big 1.5-inch wiring harnesses that run the length of the thing, and I guess the big thing is finding out which harness is the chassis wiring harness. Yeah, they just throw these things together. Even 20 years ago, they threw them together. Basically, we're driving a wooden box with a little fiberglass skin on it. It would be so much easier if I had a bumper pull camper. And that will be probably the next purchase down the road, once I get tired of fighting this thing. Yes, the batteries are definitely good. I bought all new batteries, and I've checked with the meter. The chassis batteries are brand new, and they are hooked up exactly the way the old batteries were unhooked. And I put house batteries in it. I converted that from a 4-6 volt to a 212 volt system because I was a tightwad and didn't want to spend an extra $300 for 2 more batteries. I know I'll lose some of my amp hours, but I don't boondock, so therefore I don't need the amp hours. Yeah, a short self-tapper would shorten the wiring harness, but it worked fine a year and a half ago when I started it, and I haven't self-tappered anything since then, so I kind of doubt that's a problem. Well, I'm going to try some of your ideas, and hopefully we'll find them. I probably got another day or two to put everything back together in the bathroom, but once I get that done, I'm going to start the process of the wiring. I'm afraid it's under the dash, because I've had issues with the mice getting in the ductwork of the AC. I did plug all them off, so probably pissed them off and they started chewing the wires. So, and you can't get to the ignition switch without tearing the whole front of the dash apart. Yeah, I wish I could show you the bigger reveal now, but hey, John. Yeah, we're talking about, I'm working on my motorhome, my housing support vehicle for the No Name Nationals. It's not going very good. The mice had a heyday on some stuff. I did get the air conditioning to work though, so that's a good thing. Sitting in the air conditioning waiting for silicone to dry. Yep. I decided I was going to put all new batteries in it. Put new house batteries, new chassis batteries. Went to hook the chassis batteries back up, hooked all the wires back up, and come in to start it. And with the key shut off, I have my wait to start light comes on and check engine light on. And then when I turn to the ignition to start, it does nothing. So I think there's a short. They've chewed through the power supply that goes to the, well, I don't have glow plugs. My room's too old to have glow plugs. It's got an intake heater on it. So I think it's shorting out onto that. So I have no idea where it's at. I'm gonna look at the engine compartment first. It's a rear pusher, so it could be anywhere the length of the motorhome. Yeah, I know. This doesn't have glow plugs. It's a 98, and it's got a intake heater on it, not glow plugs. So that'd be okay if it was just an intake heater. It's fairly easy to get to. It's a rear pusher, so I've already got the bed tore out of it, redoing all the plumbing in it. I thought I was just going to fix that and call it good, but throw some batteries in it. Nope, can't be that easy. Yeah, the glow light goes off when I turn the key on to start position. So there's a short somewhere. I'll figure it out. I'm sure it's just going to take some time. Just not the best time of year to be working on it outside with 97-degree temperature. That's why I'm sitting inside it with the air conditioner on, trying to put the bathroom back together. Patching the flooring where I had it replace the water pipes in it. All right, guys, I think I'm going to get off here. Been on here about an hour. I'll come back once I get some updates. It won't be today, though. I'm about ready to call it today. I've done about all I can do in here now while all my silicone is drying on my patches. I'll start in on the reinstalling the shower tomorrow. So, thank you guys for stopping in. Appreciate it. I'll check with you all later. Have a good evening.